Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine, sir. Now I am perfectly fine because of eagerly waiting for the subject regarding some
Okay.
technology change in management. And
Thank you.
you are here to address the Friday evening talk, sir. First of
It's
very
my
many.
pleasure. It's my
Yeah,
pleasure to be part of.
yeah, sir. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Shall we start?
Yes, please, please.
Okay. Just a minute. I will just my mic. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Once again, a very warm welcome to the Friday Evening Talk, your own talk show. Because Friday Evening Talk, initially we feel that these are the run by the
Hello.
talk. We are planning to organize the further talk show. So, friends, today is a very important day for us. First of all, not because of only Friday Evening Talk, but to take care of ourselves because of possibility of one more wave in Corona. And just for your all information, a few minutes, like I think almost for 3 hours back in Baroda, curfew was extended from 10 to 9. But now curfew time is 9 to 6. Just for your all of information, if you don't know, ever got exam. So uh, today we have planned first of all about the some skit competition site, but at last minute change in the last Monday only, and we have preponed this subject to today. And thanks to Professor that yes, sir, you have accepted our invitation very quick, and you are
Thank
ready
you.
with the
It's my
complete
pleasure.
of the technology at GSFC University. You can just imagine the level of GSFC University by referring his Dean biodata. Frankly speaking, I'm feeling very proud that in my Baroda, there is a one college that's moving very fast because of the team as well as the backbone support of technology. Engineering કોલેજના background support માં જો ટેકનોલોજી નો તો મતલબ નથી. અને સર તમારું જેમ કહ્યું કે દિવાલ કૂદો એટલે પાછળ ટેકનોલોજી ટેકનોલોજી GSFC ની. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words.
More than 2 decade experience in academic and research. So he has handled the key responsibility as a dean and director at CUSA University, BITS EduCampus, and Charuset University. So experience of three very powerful education institute, and now is the fourth one is with the GSFC. Wow. Technology and
Hello. Yeah. Any disturbance from my end?
PhD supervisor. Yeah, thank you. PhD supervisor and deliver a several talk at workshop and many more. So I will not take much more time and let us move forward for the technology as a key driver in changing a business across the world. I think the biggest benefit we have enjoyed in last pandemic year. In fact, 2 days yesterday we have just completed 1 year in pandemic situation. The biggest benefit what we are enjoying, that's all because of all this technology of IoT and AI. Definitely, I will not take much more time because everybody has started to raise the questions and query in my mobile. So, sir, next 45 minutes is yours. And at the same time, I humble request to everyone, let us enjoy the talk. And at the end of the talk, we will cover all the question answers from your side. So, thank you, sir.
Yeah. So thank you for your generous introduction. I'm delighted to be part of this wonderful Friday evening talk. I hope I'm audible. Actually, your voice is breaking. Just want to confirm. Any disturbance from my side?
Yeah, your side is perfect, sir. There is some problem in my broadband side, so I will just change over the internet connection on my side. Your voice is perfect.
Okay. So first of all, I would like to thank Mr. Nibil Bakshi ji Honorable Secretary, and Mr. Deepak Shah for this wonderful opportunity to deliver a talk in Friday evening talk organized by Baroda Management Association. I would like to thank all office bearers, and I'm delighted to be a part of, sir. So it's my pleasure. So with your permission, shall I start?
Sir, please.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah, sir, please. Sir, we all are lifelong students, and right now I am friend of the dean of the university, so I need your permission, sir.
No. we are lifelong learners.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it visible?
Perfect.
Okay. So once again, thank you for the given opportunity. Good evening to all the wonderful audience. I'm delighted to deliver a talk to the audience with the diverse background. So I would try to balance and would ensure that I meet your expectations. So topic is upcoming disruptions from AI and IoT. So everyone is talking about AI and IoT. I would like to give a broader perspective of AI and IoT, how these technologies are creating disruptions. And my talk would basically cover what are the emerging technology disruptions. We'll give idea and background of AI, its applications, what are the top AI startups, just to throw some light on the upcoming opportunities for the youngsters. Then what is Industry 4.0 revolution? I will talk about industrial IoT, then convergence of AI and IoT, and we'll discuss few case studies. So when we talk about disruption, immediately it gives negative thought. So that is human perception, that why disruption? But we'll talk about brighter side of the disruption. And I would like to define that technology which creates a major disruption in the way society function changes and perceives differently, then I think we should accept. Of course, it has both the sides. So let us talk about brighter side of the disruptions. Disruption will surely bring change. It is positive change, and surely it will change entire business model. So this is how we perceive, and innovation can be in the form of disruption. From decades, we know the disruptive innovations, from mainframe to personal computer, from fixed line phones to mobile phones, departmental store to online retailers, and so many. Instead of taxis, now we talk about Uber and Ola. We talk about Swiggy, right? So these are the disruptions, innovative disruptions. Now my focus will be on emerging technology disruptions. As such, there are many technologies, but my focus will be on AI, IoT, and I will also talk about AR, VR. There are other technologies like cloud technology, 3D printing. So we'll try to cover as much as possible. When we talk about disruptions, let me give a few examples which looks very funny. Let me talk about Facebook. It is most popular social media company which creates no content, but you will find plenty of contents to analyze. Netflix, largest movie house, owns no theaters, but still people enjoy the movies. Biggest software vendors don't write apps like Apple and Google, but people develop apps for Apple and Google. Largest source of news has no reporters and editors like Twitter. So these are few funny examples. Let me talk about AI. When we talk about AI, what we actually expect from the AI. So it's a power of a machine to copy intelligent human behavior. Now, obviously, question will come in your mind. Can we really copy human intelligence in the machine? Answer is yes. But up to what extent? Again, it depends on our intelligence. So AI is the development of computer system. They are able to perform tasks that would require human intelligence. Now let us see what are those tasks. So can intelligent system visualize the way we visualize? Can it perceive the way we perceive? Does it have cognitive learning? Can it recognize the speech the way we recognize? Can it take intelligent decision? Can it translate between the languages the way we do? So these are common human tasks that we expect machines to perform. But let me clarify, the tasks which are simple, normal, or mundane tasks are difficult for the computer systems, and the tasks which are simple for computer systems, intelligent computer systems, is simple for the human beings. So if it define AI, every aspect of learning or any other feature of intelligence can in principle be so precisely described that the machine can be made to simulate it. An attempt will be made to find how to make machines use language, form abstractions, concepts, solve kinds of the problems now reserved for humans. Now just think, this was defined way back 1955 and now it is reality. So questions, you may raise questions. Whether AI is from decade? No, it is from many decades. But now we see the prominence of AI because of the convergence of many technologies. So today we'll see what are those convergences. Can we detach ourselves from intelligent systems? Starting from the morning till we go to bed, we use smart systems. We use AI knowingly or unknowingly. Think about Google Lens. My son is using Google Lens just to translate Sanskrit in the English. Think about smart card. Think about smartphone. We use Alexa, we know Siri, Google Assistant. It's nothing but AI-based applications. So as such, we know the power of AI. So it is up to us how we can unleash that power, develop and deploy the applications. So that will be my talk. I would like to give very good example of intelligence system. Everyone knows about Kasparov, who was defeated by the computer system. So he was champion for 2 decades, but the intelligence system defeated Kasparov. It was the turning point, and that is how people gain confidence in AI. So for 2 decades, winner finally accepted that computers can also be intelligent. So it's nothing but it's a deep mind of the IBM machine which defeated Kasparov, right? So AI is from many years, but now it is gaining prominence because of support and convergence of other technologies. Think about music and media. Every day you get a lot of contents from Netflix, YouTube, social media. Why have you ever wondered why you are getting the contents of your interest? My dear friends, you are being monitored. We don't know our profile is generated, how it is generated. Perhaps system knows better than we know ourselves. Even system know better than the mother know about his child, her child. So complete profile is created the way we interact with the system, the way we retrieve the contents from the social media. Complete profile is built up. What we do, our each and every activity is monitored, and a lot of business is being made because of the AI. So it's beyond imaginations how people are making business. We think that everything is free, but nothing is free. There is no free lunch. How Facebook is earning, how Google is earning. They are earning from us, but we don't know how they are earning. So these are few interesting AI applications. Let me take example of the Watson. You won't imagine this Watson system will give answer of any question you raise. And this is so powerful system of IBM, which is connected with 750 servers, which can retrieve 500 GB of data at a time. Say, for example, you would like to learn the rules, regulations, and what are the legality of the matter without consulting the lawyer. it will on single click, it will give all rules and regulations. It will also interpret all the norms. Even without consulting doctor also, it will answer by reading plenty of the books. And it is so precise that again, we cannot say it will replace doctors and lawyers, but it will complement and supplement those professionals, right? So that is the power. It is powered because of AI. Think about autonomous car where AI is widely used. Just imagine how it would detect the obstacles, how it would measure, how it will estimate, right? So there are so many intelligent algorithms built up. Even it is also connected through internet. It is also using IoT behind the scene, right? Think about Cleverbot. It was basically designed for a question answering system. Just to interrupt you, I hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir. Perfect.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Think about smart drones, which is used for not only delivery, it is also heavily used in the military. It is heavily used in agriculture, right? Where AI smart systems are installed. It completely keeps watch on movement, analyzes the situation, and sends feedback back, right? So these are few interesting AI applications. Everyone knows about humanoid. The most interesting one is the Sophia. Very amazing. It's a social humanoid who was given the citizenship, first citizen. Even Manav, India's first 3D printed humanoid. So just think, like, you talk to robot, humanoid, and they talk about you. And perhaps he knows more than you, right? He can completely dig out and find complete history of your interest, prepare complete profile, and may interact as if it knows from many years. So that is the technology. Now, just to give broader perspective, we cannot think AI in isolation. We need to have holistic view, comprehensive views of other technologies. So people talk about cloud computing, people talk about IoT. Now, it is really very interesting observation. You may ask why AI now and why it was not so popular decades back. Now, see, when we talk about AI, ultimately it is about analyzing data, making smart decisions. Now, it's all about data. Everyone talks about data. Now, how do you generate that data? So that backbone is IoT. You keep on generating data from IoT devices. Now, when you generate plenty of data, it is abundance of data. How do you process that data? So you require architecture, you require heavy computation, right? So again, these all technologies are interlinked. AI is gaining prominence because now we have strong infrastructure developed. So we can think about IoT. We have platform as a server, service as a server. So we talk about platform as a service. So infrastructure as a service. So everything is on cloud. So what we do is we don't bother about the architecture. We don't talk about the infrastructure, right? Everything is on cloud. Just push the data on cloud. On cloud, you analyze the data and again send it further back to the next level where you actually generate the knowledge. You take intelligent decisions, right? So this is how technologies converge, complement, supplement each other, and that is how each of these vertical is gaining prominence, right? So we should think comprehensively. We should think about cloud technology. We should think about AI. We should think about IO, because these all are actually supplementing each other, and we cannot visualize one technology in isolation of the other technology. So if you look at the architecture at bottom level, see, there are plenty of sources of data generation. Think about the industry. It is generating so many data, pressure value, temperature value. Even you generate data from the CCTV footage. You generate healthcare data, right? Now, after generating data, if it is not analyzed, data has no any value. But now after it is generated, we call it big data. How would you store that data? You require that kind of architecture. So that's why cloud is taking care of that requirement. Now, again, we have storage capacity, we have sufficient infrastructure, but how do you actually infer knowledge out of that data? So that is where we talk about AI. So if you look at the top layer, we talk about smart factory, we talk about self-driving cars, smart homes, smart healthcare, smart infrastructure. So system is becoming smart, or we can say it is becoming smarter than us, right? So it gives a comprehensive view of how technologies are converging. I would like to show you one interesting video.
The progress with the assistant. As I said earlier, our vision for our assistant is to help you get things done. It turns out a big part of getting things done is making a phone call. You may want to see the progress with the assistant. As I said earlier, our vision for our assistant is to help you get things done. It turns out a big part of getting things done is making a phone call. You may want to get an oil change schedule, maybe call a plumber in the middle of the week, or even schedule a haircut appointment. You know, we are working hard to help users through those moments. We want to connect users to businesses in a good way. Businesses actually rely a lot on this, but even in the US, 60% of small businesses don't have an online booking system set up. We think AI can help with this problem. So let's go back to this example. Let's say you want to ask Google to make you a haircut appointment on Tuesday between 10 and noon. What happens is the Google Assistant makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
How can I help you? Hi, I'm calling to book a woman's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around? At 12 p.m. We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15. Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.? Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for? Just a woman's haircut for now? Okay, we have at 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. is fine. Okay, what's her first name? The first name is Lisa. Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd. Okay, great. Thanks. Great. Have a great day. Bye.
That was a real call you just heard. The amazing thing is the assistant can actually understand the nuances of conversation. We've been working on this technology for many years. It's called Google Duplex. It brings together all our investments over the years in natural language understanding, deep learning, text-to-speech. By the way, when we are done, the assistant can give you a confirmation notification saying your appointment has been taken care of. Let me give you another example. Let's say you want to call a restaurant, but maybe it's a small restaurant which is not easily available to book online. The call actually goes a bit differently than expected. So take a listen.
See how may I hear you?
Hi, I'd like to reserve a table for Wednesday the 7th.
For 7 people?
It's for 4 people.
4 people when?
Next Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Oh, actually, we need to for like upper like 5 people. For 4 people, you can come.
How long is the wait usually to be seated?
For when, tomorrow or weekday or?
For next Wednesday, the 7th.
Oh no, it's not too busy. You can come for 4 people, okay?
Oh, I gotcha. Thanks.
Bye bye.
again, that was a real call. We have many of these examples where the calls quite don't go as expected, but the assistant understands the context, the nuance. It knew to ask for wait times in this case and handle the interaction gracefully.
Yeah, so it was the wonderful example of AI implementation. As you can see, things don't work as we expect. So when we talk about intelligent system, they should also act smart like us. So it's all about machine learning. It's all about natural language processing. It's all about understanding the speech. It's all about understanding the context. So here we don't hard code the system, but we make systems learn over a period of time. And that is where intelligence comes in picture. If you look at the different verticals, almost you will find applications in consumer entertainment domain, transportation, enterprise operations, oil and gas, where drones are also heavily used just to check the leakage in the pipeline. Even it is heavily used in military. It is heavily used in medical healthcare, right? If you look at the applications, it has plenty of applications and almost no any domain is left. Few more interesting examples. Even chip is designed inbuilt with AI. Take example of the Tesla, which is known for the autonomous car. So here it is powered with AI chip, same like AWS, same like Intel. Even it can work without internet connection. Think about Amazon Web Service. In-house smart cameras can recognize that a person has entered the area. So it is also widely used for the safety and security reasons. It gives complete feedback. What are the movements at your home? And that cameras are also smart. So everything is becoming smart. Even chip is becoming smart. These are a few more examples. Google is considered to be the leader as far as AI implementation is concerned. So we talk about deep mind. So again, we talk about Deep Blue, which defeated Kasparov. After that, Google also launched, Alphabet launched, it's a parent company of Google, a Deep Mind. So previous version was hard-coded. It has almost explored all set of rules, but these are the intelligent systems which keeps on learning by the experience. Even look at the other startups which are acquired by Google, even Uber, even think about Google Nest and Google Home. So these are few AI implementations by the Google. Again, there are many players in the market, Amazon, Microsoft. Now we all know this game. So startups are acquired by the tech giants like Google, Apple, Facebook. We know that WhatsApp is acquired by Facebook. Even we talk about Siri, for which Apple is known. But if you look at this figure, Siri was the AI startup which was acquired by Apple in 2010. Likewise, there are so many AI startups which are acquired by the giants like Intel, Amazon, Facebook. So this shows the scenario of startups which are powered by AI. These are top 100 AI startups. If you look at the domains, no any domain is left where AI is not implemented. Let it be mining, energy, telecom, sales, AI processors, cybersecurity, healthcare, finance and insurance, transportation. Everywhere AI is highly used and implemented. And these are top 100 AI startups. So it gives goosebumps. It shows that yes, AI is everywhere. Perhaps we need to unleash the potential of AI implementation. So yeah, AI is the bigger umbrella. Other disciplines of AI is machine learning, deep learning. As we saw in Google Duplex, natural language processing is used, where you need to understand the context, we need to understand the semantics. Even it is used for predictive analytics, sentiment analysis. Even in Twitter, based on the comments, you can find out what are the sentiments, whether it is negative, positive. there also you are using AI, and it could be used as one news item, and a lot of money. Many industry giants are making a lot of money. They are churning out a lot of money. So it's a big business. Again, sports analytics, where you detect the object. Even it is used in energy forecasting, manufacturing optimization. Everywhere you will find presence of AI. Now let me talk about Industry 4.0. So here we talk about IoT. Yes, IoT has created major disruption. It has changed complete traditional manufacturing landscape. And now when we talk about Industry 4.0, we talk about cyber physical system, CPS. We talk about IoT. We talk about AI. We talk about AR/VR technology. So it's a major revolution. We call it fourth industrial revolution. Now again, it is really interesting to understand this fourth industrial revolution. Not only IoT, we talk about digital thread and digital twin. Just try to imagine any manufacturing industry. Lot of data are being generated. Let it be from the design, testing, production, point of sale. Now, if we think holistically, can we analyze data? Can we connect each and every phase, each and every product life cycle? If yes, I think we can make major decisions. In fact, you can predict what will be the major maintenance. You can go for the preventive maintenance well in advance, where each and every machine is connected. It is generating a lot of data. You are analyzing data. Even people talk about digital twin. So now those days are gone where we actually test on physical models or physical product. People create virtual product, digital models, which is again representative of physical product. So these two are major upcoming technology which is supplementing IoT. We call it digital thread and digital twin. So again, there are also many other emerging technologies. The most important one is the 3D printing, additive manufacturing, which also supplements IoT and AI. People talk about blockchain. Yes, when we talk about data, we should also talk about cyber security. We talk about advanced robotics and cognitive automation. We talk about cobots instead of robots. We talk about AR/VR, right? So these are emerging technologies. Now let us talk about IoT-based product development. So again, let us try to divide into 4 different segments. We talk about IT/OT. It's information technology, and now we talk about operational technology. Other segment is design and engineering, where again we use IoT. We create digital twin. We generate models based on AR/VR. In fact, it is used in manufacturing. We talk about additive manufacturing and 3D printing. And once product is delivered, we are also concerned for the sales and support. So can we completely connect all these phases of product development? So answer is yes, and that is where we use industrial IoT. And when we talk about IoT, we talk about smart connected products. We talk about smart grids, where you can monitor energy consumptions. You can also monitor the consumptions by placing smart meters at home, right? So starting from transmission, starting from the production, everything can be monitored, right? So we call it smart grids. We talk about smart manufacturing. We talk about smart infrastructure. We talk about smart city. So everywhere things are becoming smarter. So I would like to show you one more video which talks about IoT implementation and Industry 4.0.
Imagine a world where industrial facilities and production are optimally controlled through a convergence of the digital and physical world. A network of machines working side by side and collaborating seamlessly with people who are freed up to perform more creative tasks. This is smart manufacturing, powered by industrial IoT. At Cognizant, we drive innovation in manufacturing operations, from R&D to production, sourcing to delivery, and product monitoring to new services. We've successfully guided our clients to develop more efficient, human-centered operating models. Our approach prioritizes customer data and gathering it from multiple sources to develop actionable insights. This leads to improved solutions that allow manufacturers to respond more quickly to their customers. We've worked with a leading packaging equipment manufacturer to help them remotely monitor thousands of machines and detect and prevent service bottlenecks. This increased service parts revenue by 12%. A global farm equipment manufacturer to visualize all aspects of their sensor-enabled production line. This addressed problems in real time and accelerated output of new products per machine by nearly 50%. And a multinational leader to retrofit and IoT-enable their refrigeration equipment. By remotely predicting service needs, they reduced response times from 5 hours to just 20 minutes. And they reduced product waste by 10%. Cognizant is leading the digital revolution in industrial IoT, transforming organizations and enhancing revenues with new ecosystems and business models. Now is the time for us to help you get started on the path to improved efficiency, better customer service, and increased growth. By connecting real-time data to real-time outcomes, Cognizant can make your vision a reality.
So wasn't it wonderful? It shows how IoT optimizes the productivity. Again, one more case study of IoT implementation. Think about this bike. Actually, bike is not manufactured physically. You create the digital twin. You assess all the parameters, fine tune. And not only that, once you are ready with all the testing, you develop the physical product. And once it is out, after that also you would like to extend the sales and support, where you would like to monitor all the parameters. What is the health of your bike? So that is also possible using IoT. As you can see, that complete dashboard, it gives complete monitoring of the bike after it is sold, right? So that gives health of the bike. And just think about the business model. If you are very customer centric, you will have complete idea about the products you have sold, where it requires maintenance, how much maintenance is required, right? So accordingly you can plan. So it can leverage great business. One more case study about predictive service. Now again, it is wonderful. Actually, I have taken from PTC. So I've cited the source. Can you imagine that you can monitor the health of the pump? What is the voltage level? What is the current level? What is the discharge temperature? What is the flow rate? If everything can be monitored, you can decide the health of the pump. You can check what is the mechanical seal risk, what is the bearing risk, right? And what will be the failure time. And you can also measure the efficiency of the pump. Say, for example, you sold thousands of the pumps and you would like, on single click, you would like to check the health of the pump. On dashboard, it will give complete analytics of the number of products sold and the health. So that will also help for carrying out the maintenance plan. So this is where IoT could be used. It's all about generating data through sensors, and then analyzing data. Wherever you need to process big data, you push it on cloud, and then you apply intelligent algorithms, and that is where actually you come out with the intelligent decisions, right? So this is how entire world is working. Now, can AI be used in smart factories? Yes. Along with the IoT, AI is also used to streamline the product service design, interpret voice of customers. You should know customers. You should be very much focused on the service, but for that you should be connected. So when entire world is connected, all the products are connected, you can analyze and then you can also give the feedback. You can interpret CAD models, you can enhance the quality control, monitor product process, everything is on fingertip, right? So being CMD of the company, on single click, you can measure the health of the company. Not only that, you can also plan a budget well in advance. You can think about the predictive maintenance, right? So even complete logistic is also powered by AI and IoT. Even you can imagine about the warehouse where you don't require to depute any staff. Even IoT and AI will take care of your entire warehouse. Up to that extent, if any stock is out of control, that alert will be generated to the supplier well in advance. Order will be placed, right? Item will be delivered. And here also we talk about smart transportation where you can completely monitor, right? So now just try to visualize this IoT in broader perspective. We talk about smart factories. Smart factories are also connected. On top of that, you apply AI, you take smart decisions, think about the revenue you can generate, right? So it's really beyond our imaginations what kind of technology we can leverage to generate the revenue. And the last video I would like to play, it shows the convergence of AI and IoT. It's really interesting. So again, it was wonderful. So they talk about cobots instead of robots. So it is collaborative robots. Even robots didn't talk with human beings, but now cobots talk with human beings, right? So now we should also trust the robots. In fact, they can understand your instructions. They can also talk to each other. And the interesting one is the AR augmented reality, where you get a complete view of the machines that you are going to operate, right? So you just wear this AR device, and that will give complete idea how to operate that device, right? So even augmented reality also plays a very important role as far as the digital revolution is concerned and industry 4.0 is concerned. So I talk about AI, I talk about IoT. When we discuss about convergence of AI and IoT, and AR is supplementing, just try to visualize. See, being CMD of the company, I have complete clarity of health of the machines. In fact, I'm least worried. I can plan maintenance well in advance. So there is no sudden shutdown, because health of each and every machine and equipment is monitored, right? So you can think about preventive maintenance also. You can plan your maintenance, right? And this AR will surely increase the efficiency to repair any machine, right? So this is where the world is moving, and this is where that industrial revolution will bring drastic change in traditional manufacturing landscape. So these are, I will just try to give superficial idea about the emergence of the technologies. Time does not permit, but I would like to quickly discuss few case studies. So it looks very fascinating, and we believe that it's a proprietary of Google, Microsoft, Tesla. But a lot of work has been carried out. Even there are so many academic projects developed by the academicians. I would like to discuss some research problems, few case studies, which could be used for smart city. It was developed by our undergraduate students, automated Indian vehicle number plate detection using AI. So as we know that number plate has varieties where it's very difficult to interpret the character. Of course we can, but system cannot, right? So as we can see now it is standardized, but as you can see varieties of the fonts and size, and from that you need to detect the number plate. Now when we talk about smart city, if someone is caught, right now with human intervention we try to recognize the number, but can't we automate this recognition? So that is what done by our group of students using AI, where we try to extract the numbers, we try to segment the number, and then using artificial neural network, we trained each and every character, so that even though we have varieties of the characters, we could recognize correctly. And this is one of the applications which could be used for smart city. Likewise, there are also some other projects that we have developed. Augmented image scene captioning system for assisting people. So this was basically envisaged for the blind people, where it is kind of the assistant. As soon as you move, this will give and this will guide your surroundings. What are the objects? In fact, it will create kind of the story. It will convert that text to the speech, so that people, that blind person can visualize what are the surroundings. In fact, it could be used for normal people also. If you visit some country where you don't know specific language, in fact, your system will try to capture the image and will convert the text into the language of your choice, and it will completely create augmented scene on top of the existing scene. So you can visualize as if you are traversing into your own country, right? So this kind of systems are also developed, and again, it is not like only tech giants like Google can develop, but these kind of academic projects are also being developed. So again, I would like to show one more application in the medical domain, where it was one of the my research work, where you can detect the tumor from the brain MRI images. Now it is very low contrast image, and it is very difficult for even doctor to correctly identify the tumor and extract. So we used artificial intelligence. We extracted this tumor. We trained the tumor so that if any MRI brain slice is presented, you can detect where the tumor is. Even you can segment that tumor, right? So I'm not going more in technicality. So this is how we extracted the tumor, and again, using intelligence system, we trained how to detect tumor if MRI image is presented, right? And it correctly identified the unseen image, future images, right? So it has also applications in medical domain. Again, there are many case studies, but time does not permit. So this is just a few glimpses how technologies are emerging, how these disruptive technologies are changing the business model. So I hope I could convey, and I could meet your expectations, as we have audience with diverse background. So with permission of Sri Bakshi ji, I would like to conclude my session.
Oh, thank you, sir. What an excellent presentation. And yes, 45 minutes is not only picture, it is just, I can say it's a hoarding, what you have covered. But at the same time, I congratulate your team, sir. You can see the live example of how the technology is transforming use and very high end. If you remember just yesterday news about the Antalya case, that forensic laboratory has identified the car with help of that chota sticker.
Right.
And see, the similar kind of application is designed by the student at your
Yes.
university. So
Yes. Thank you.
big claps to you, sir. Thanks a
Thank you.
lot.
It's my
And,
pleasure.
and when we get this kind of news from Friday evening talk, that people are doing so much high level of activity in research or any kind of development side in our own city, and we are organizing such kind of talk show and a similar kind of application identified very એટલો મોટો ઇન્ટેલિયા કેસ તો બની ગયો છે અને એમાં same is just sticker as well and same kind of recognition system your design.
Right.
But sir, at this moment,
Sir, your voice is breaking.
the presence of our own city, one of the most senior person, beloved and respected, Mr. Jagdish Shukla. Jagdish bhai is with our talk. Sir, you will surprise to know the figure of the automation he has taken care. As per my knowledge, I am talking about 10 years back.
Right.
Jagdish bhai gave his experience of more than 300 DCS system installation in Yokogawa. He is from ISA, and is basically right now president at Vadodara Ocean Council. So thank you, Jagdish bhai. Jagdish bhai is always there with us, but these kind of subjects, when I see the Jagdish Shukla, I'm very happy. Oh, today me and Deepak bhai, what we say na, આ તો ધન્ય થઈ ગયા કે જગદીશ ભાઈ આજે આપણી સાથે છે.
Thank you, sir.
So this is one of the big automation hub is in Baroda, and Jagdish bhai is one of the very senior person. Yeah, sir.
I would like to meet him, and it's really my pleasure to have him today in today's talk.
Yeah. I gentle promise to you, sir. Very humble person and very in-depth knowledge in industrial automation side. He's one of the master blaster, in we can say in a common that. So
Great.
fortunate, I got experience around 7 years to work with Jagdish Bhai, Vadodara Ocean Council. So I know many. Yeah, sir. As far as concerned, what you say about the disruption, because I received some of the comments, so I will try to take all the comments and the questions in a cumulative form.
Right.
Very important factor, first of all, about the common question is about the disruption. What do you think about the job loss? इतने सारे रोबोट काम करेंगे तो जॉब के बारे में देयर इज ऑलवेज एक डिलेमा की व्हाट विल हैपन.
I agree. When we see, we have witnessed technology disruptions. At one end, there will be surely loss of jobs, but at other end, it will create many more opportunities. Think about Swiggy, right? It has created many job opportunities, right? So whenever we talk about technology and innovations, of course, but again, one has to evolve over a period of time, right? So those people will also get more new opportunities, right? So it has both the sides, but yes, we need to learn and evolve over a period of time, right? So I agree, but at the same time, it is giving more opportunities.
Obviously, I think one of the right exit. Generally, people are taking it when there is disruption or innovation. अरे, my God, what will happen? अभी भी मारुति एम्बेसडर से आगे बढ़ ही नहीं पा रहे थे. Apart from this, right, sir?
Right,
What you
right.
say, right? The right example is I think IR thermal camera, which is used in pandemic at hospital,
Yes.
and
Right.
without that camera, how we can control, how we can monitor, how we can judge the people in volume. I think this is one of the best example industrial IoT. Just they are taking the snapshot of
Yes.
the people. Start with the temperature, color coding,
Yes.
immediately give signal, and then the sense.
Right. Sir, your voice is
There are
breaking.
many things. And right now, what you say, oh, my voice is breaking.
Now,
Okay.
now you're audible. Now you're audible. Sir.
Okay. Specifically in today's scenario, what you have shown about the blockchain. And blockchain is the one of the best example right now. We all are enjoying in vaccination program is the logistic. It is very easy to say that India is, if we compare with the logistic and everything with the other small country like Singapore or Japan or that, but at the same time, just believe 130 crore people and from two location, they have to use the logistic. How you say about the blockchain is something logistic application in the revolution part? Any idea?
Yeah. Logistics, again, people talk about smart transportation. See, everything. See, now I had given example of the warehouse, right?
Yeah.
Where you need not to worry about inventory. Complete logistic will be taken care by this application. You can trace each and every movement of the goods which is being transported, right? So everything you are getting on fingertip, right? So being a manager of the company, what else you expect? So yes, in case of logistics also, you track everything, right? So again, it is becoming smart, like a smart factory. Even warehouse is also now completely IoT enabled, right? Without any physical presence, you can monitor. In fact, as I had given example, it will automatically place the order once it is out of stock. So up to that kind of, in India, again, it will take time, but in other countries, it is reality. That's that alert will be generated if it is out of stock. Each and every uh, uh, good item is tagged with RFID.
Right.
Right. So this is how.
Something
Even
like
I've seen implementation of this RFID at Mundra port, where again it is completely monitored.
yeah. So something like is this: if I take the vaccination, they ask
Yeah.
for the Aadhaar card number and they immediately
Yes.
log into the software. That
Right.
means if you supply 100 box of vaccine at one center,
Yes.
the moment they will vaccine and put the Aadhaar card into software, that
Right.
means one vaccination is given to the one person. It will reduce number to 99, and
Yes.
based on the frequency of the people everyday vaccination, they will
Right.
plan for the logistics. I see
Agree.
what's the beauty. अब किसकी job चली गई?
Right. Right. Each and every item is tagged.
Right.
So you can you can count and take stock of each and every item.
Right. Just one example in this the same regards. I think yesterday, just today or yesterday, Mr. Nitin Gadkari has announced about the entering into GPS-based technology
Yes.
for just अभी तो 6 महीने पहले फास्टैग खरीदा 1 साल में GPS. But just I imagine the based on that GPS technology, how many data government will track. Not only general, I believe अरे एक GPS से मेरा फास्टैग just एक टोल टैक्स होगा. Many things are possible in this part. Yeah.
Right.
One more. Yeah. Question side. Okay. What do you think? Generally, most of the time, this is a very good question. Most of the time, when we say about the disruption and the very high end or new technology, multinational or global company can easily move into the market, but at the same time, it affects to the smaller people. If smaller people has designed and develop anything, it is very tough to move in a global platform. What do you say?
Uh, now we talk about globalization. So we need to keep pace with the recent developments. Otherwise, but I agree. We require support. Even like look at the vision of our honorable Prime Minister. We talk about digital India. We talk about Make in India. So we are also getting support from country. We are also getting the funding, right? So this is how we can uplift and take advantage of digital revolution.
Okay, right. Specifically with the system design and development, one of the slide you have shown regarding the two-wheeler bullet or some other
Right,
alloy.
right.
So, do you think that this will be much more implicated e-vehicle, specifically
Yes,
electric vehicle? Because electric vehicle is a something like electrical, mechanical, and chemical part. This is
yes,
completely based on this technology. Is there possibility something
yes,
in
yes, yes. In fact, I've seen this implemented at Ahmedabad, where you just park, you can track the location, even you can book through your mobile application. Now, I would like to monitor where these e-bikes are located. What is the movement of the location, right? Even what is the level of the battery? That also you can find out whether it is requiring charging or not, right? So yes, so we can easily implement in case of the e-bikes. Let it be, see, when we talk about IoT, it's an internet of thing. So thing could be anything. Let it be bike, let it be car, or let it be, we cannot even imagine about AC, right? So AC is also becoming smart.
absolutely, absolutely.
Time does not permit, otherwise I will show you. Up to that extent, through mobile app, even that kind of project is also developed by the academicians, where you switch on and switch off the car. Even you switch on the AC. That kind of automation is also done.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So
Same application developed by the student also.
yes. So it is the reality.
The maximum today's requirement, generally when we talk about the IoT, artificial intelligence,
Right.
then people are saying it is something like ye kya hai sir, technology. But very simple way, at our home, we are using right now, there is a lot of change in the remote control. Now there's something with the Bluetooth side. There are a lot of them smart remote controls are available.
Right.
Then Alexa is the right example. Is
Yes.
I think in last 1 decade one of the
Yes.
most popular product. Then
Right.
something more about you can say all entire home security system is there. Now you can you can check your CCTV. कई बार लोग बोलते हैं कि मेरे तो मोबाइल में दिखता है. This is the right example of IoT in everything.
Right.
कितना मतलब डाउन लेवल पे आ चुका है इसमें से.
Right.
And sir, as an academician, I ask you a gentle question that what do you say the scope for the students in this area in our Gujarat or in India for the job or business?
I see plenty of opportunities. Let me tell you now, even many universities have started specialization. In fact, we are also running specialization in AI, ML, and data science, and other specialization in IoT and automation. We see lots of prospects. Even you won't believe the way softwares were developed. They also changed, and now they also started investing in that R&D division, where they are
Oh,
inviting academicians and researchers.
oh,
So I see lots of prospects. Lots of prospects.
there is there is very good hope for the job as well as I think business startup also.
Yes. Let me tell you specifically for management people, data analytics is nowadays booming. See, it's not like everyone should be so technical, but those who have analytical minds, I think they should go for the data analytics. That is also nowadays booming.
Sir, I humble request. I think ये जो sentence last बोला है ना, those who
Sir, your voice is breaking. Hello.
what, how you think analytic? Because see, many people are now running. अरे, if I enter into this faculty side, I will get the 10 lakh package. यहाँ पे जाऊँगा 15 मिलेगा. लेकिन हर कोई field, हर कोई line, हर कोई students के लिए नहीं होता है. This is something with education. How you say? Physics, data science is a very big hope, we can say.
Yes.
So any idea from your side regarding the same?
Actually, sir, your voice was breaking, so I could not listen properly.
Okay, something like yeah. Okay, sorry. Now clear?
Yes.
Okay, see this for the data science specifically.
Right.
What you say that if people have analytical mind, then they should go for the data science or big data side. That's a
Right.
very good example you have given. So can you just elaborate the same thing? How? Because this is very good idea that generally, जैसे many time I say the people, many people are
Yeah, voice is breaking, sir. Again.
basically host. You are giving the party to your friends. Yeah, you are giving the party to your friends, and immediately if you analyze the menu and plan as per your budget, then you can say this is something analytical mind. Then you will start to speak according to the same to your friends. So something is the data analytics is always running behind
Right.
the screen, and at the same time presentation parts is also there. This is something logical or analytical part. No doubt, I will not go much more because it's a very big subject, and another 45 minutes minimum we required.
Right.
And yes, and just we are now moving for the end of the talk. Before that, I say one good news: the day before yesterday, our respected chairman is discharged from the hospital, and congratulate Deepak Bhai. Deepak Bhai is there, but he cannot join on the audio or video part. So, Deepak Bhai, congratulations and thanks a lot. Almost after 3 weeks of tough fight.
Yeah. So we convey our best wishes. Please get well soon.
Organize this talk show openly, Deepak Bhai, with your permission. I am sharing the secret in front of the people that Deepak Bhai is on the bed when I call them regarding the dates confirmation, because I am taking care for on behalf of Deepak Bhai Friday evening talk show in last 3 days. First hour I received the message that I am on the bed, oxygen mask is there, so I cannot speak. Within a 1 hour, I received the message that Mr. Saurabh Shah's biodata I have received. Then within a 1 hour, he straight away call me at night 10:30 and say, I will say two lines. One, Dr. Saurabh Shah is confirmed, and number two, other speaker date. Then he's just cut the phone. See, sir, why Friday evening talk is one of the most popular talk show in the BMA, and 60 since last 60 out of 63, more than 50 years we are running talk. So
Hello. Sir, your voice is
जो
breaking.
बंदा बेड पे सो के ऑक्सीजन मास्क लगा के बैठा है, वो बंदा चेयरमैन इतनी फिक्र करे कि सामने से मैसेज पे मैसेज करे. मैं घबरा गया कि माय गॉड, दीपक भाई प्लीज स्टॉप, आई विल टेक केयर, डोंट वरी, यू गिवन द नेम ऑफ सौरभ शाह, आई विल. बड़ोड़ा बहुत छोटा है, बट thanks Deepak bhai, because of your dedication and sincerity only today we have organized a wonderful talk show about the upcoming disruption and the two subjects, disruption and another part is AI and IoT. Dr. Saurabh sir, please.
I'm also grateful to Deepak sir, and very dynamic personality, and it shows his commitment. Right. So sir, thank you very much. And I'm really glad that you could make it in spite of your health issues. So we are really grateful to have you, and I congratulate entire dynamic team. You are really running big show, and this Friday evening talk is really a most successful event. So you all deserve many congratulations. Thank you. Sir, your voice is breaking.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sorry, there is some internet issue. Okay, sir. So thanks a lot once again to joining the Friday evening talk
Thank you.
show and address the wonderful talk. All the friends, the recording is available at our YouTube channel, BMS Studio. Link I already shared in the chat box. And yeah, Mr. Deepak Shah, enjoy the today. Oh, Mr. Deepak Bhai has enjoyed the today. દીપકભાઈ અત્યારે તો પલ્સ ઓક્સિનોમીટર ને એ બધાના ટાઈમની અંદર પણ તમે આટલું એન્જોય કરો તો પલ્સ ઓક્સિનોમીટર ને નાખો ડબ્બામાં હવે જરૂર નથી તમારે અને આવતા શુક્રવારથી તમારો જબરજસ્ત અવાજ અમે માટે વેઇટ કરી રહ્યા છીએ થેન્ક યુ
Thank you, sir.
થેન્ક યુ સર everybody next Friday in the same time 6:30 7:30 we will announce very soon on the Monday about the next topic and speaker so thanks a lot
Thank you, sir. Deepak sir, thank you.